Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd, and it is Friday, April 29th. Oh, it's 28th, April 28th, 2023, Friday, and we are recording. As you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to go through what the classes that I present that are taught by Ann LaFleur, what they look like. I'm actually going to show you videos of classes that we've had, as well as show you what's in the Telegram groups that I have created for these different entities. So without further ado, let's see, let me get my screen share all proper. We can hit the VCR class first since I have it lined up. So this is the VCR experience, which you see right here. That's the little icon logo for it. What we're going to do is play a snippet of the video right here from the class. This was held April 17th. And of course, this is Ann, some of the enrollees. And let's play a little bit of that bean footage.
Is us, ourselves, all right? Waking up to the fact that we gave away everything to these governments, and they took it little by little by little, and they did it in such a way that it was really ridiculous. I mean, seriously, they would come up with some new fantastic program that you were taking care of yourself and everything was running fine. And the government says, well, we can handle it for you. And everybody got lazy and didn't care. And they started putting us in this debt situation where we couldn't stay at home any longer and take care of our kids, take care of our family. I was raised with mom at home. Okay. I was raised with my grandmother around me.
All right. And Ann gives you a little anecdotal storytelling along the way to kind of keep it lively and not so mundane with the minutia of what's going on with the VCR process. But anyway, that's what that looks like. So let me go over here. Actually, something else popped up. All right. Now, when you enroll in the VCR class, you also are enrolled into the private Telegram group, Fearless Floyd's VCR experience. Like I said, there's the logo. And you'll be in this group. As you can see, there's 98 members. They're all working to achieve the same methodology everybody else is. And this is a 3 strikes you're out process. Sometimes it works in the first three steps. Sometimes it doesn't, and then you have to follow through with filing for investigations. But eventually, it will work according to Ann and her enrollees. I don't pay attention to any one of these groups per se, except just to do master administrative work. Other than that, the administrators and moderators in those groups take care of everything else. I just set them up, let them run themselves. They're created for the students, by the students, for the students. So I'll get in there every now and then and throw something around. For the most part, I'm sitting on the sidelines. All right. So that was that one. And let me see what all I have here. Oh, perfect. VCR, there's 301, there's 201. Don't know which one is that's just Revocable Trust. I think this is it. All right. Oh, no. That's that one. I don't know what that is. Oops. Where did it go? Oh, lost. Back open again. All right. So where's my one? There it is. Yep.
So trust.
All right. Let me share my screen with you guys. All right. This is from day one of the Trust 101 class. This is from April 10th, as you can see.
Are legal entities that hold assets with beneficiaries to eventually inherit. It's the name it's as the name suggests. You can amend or revoke the terms of a revocable living trust at any time. So as we're looking in the situation, we can have only one revocable living trust. We can have as many express trusts as we want, and we can have as many irrevocable trusts as we want.
That's pretty much how the class rolls. As you see over here on the left-hand side of the screen, I believe, the PowerPoint presentation Ann puts together. She'll read the PowerPoint, and sometimes she will expand upon the PowerPoint like she just did. Sometimes she'll just follow it word for word and move to the next panel. That's how all the classes are set up with PowerPoint presentations. She'll go through multiple panels and then make a pause, ask anybody if they have any questions. We'll go through the questions, or she may go through just one panel and ask the question, depending on the class and what panel they are discussing at that time. So I'll stop share and I'll go over here to day 2. There's part 2. I think it's that. Nope, that's the first class. All right, this is, as you see, day 2 of the Trust 101 class. It's actually 411, but 410 for all intents and purposes.
Okay, so what you need to do now is you need to retitle that, and you need to move it and put the title of the property now under the warranty deed into the name of the trust. So this would take a little bit of work to take your warranty deed, rewrite your warranty deed, put the warranty deed into your trust name. We go over all of that in Trust 201. So I'm just giving you an example of what's going to happen as we get in and we start working more and more into our trust. So everything we do changes into our trust name.
And there you go. Now, Trust 101 is a fundamental class specifically for people who really don't know that much about trusts, or they bought a trust and they don't know how to utilize it. And it's just sitting there gathering dust in a folder or binder or whatever. This is for you. This is something that'll give you the meat and potatoes that you can put together your own trust, write it yourself, so you comprehend exactly what you're doing, the structure, the reasons why each instrument must be created, why it's created, who are all the parties in that instrument, and what enforcement that instrument has, as well as helping you get your EIN and then getting your non-interest bearing bank account. Now, when you take these classes, you're going to be enrolled in these different Telegram groups to coincide with your class. The videos that we've just watched, they're uploaded, like the VCR classes are uploaded in the VCR Telegram group. The Trust Class 101 are uploaded in the Trust Class 101 group, 201 in the 201 group, 301 in the 301 group, and 401 in the 401 group. And we'll get into those in just a minute. So you always have access to materials, always have access to the videos, and you now have access to all the previous class videos. So if there's something you didn't quite understand in the class that you took, you can go back to previous classes and go roughly to that same point in the video or day of the video, and see if that was addressed maybe by a question by a student. You never know. So every class is different. We been having very good success with the classes. So I just want to break down what these look like and how they're presented to you, the substance that's offered in the packages for you to move forward with your trust, and how it is a step-by-step process. Okay, so I've showed you the VCR class right here, and then I've showed you trust class 101. Very fundamental class. So you already have a trust, or doesn't matter what kind of trust it is, and it's operational, and you don't have any problems operating it. Trust 101 is most likely not the class for you because it's very basic, very fundamental. We're trying to kind of like we're teaching kindergartners, and I'm not trying to demean anyone when I say that, but we break it down, to the people who just, all they know is trust. They don't know anything else. They don't know that there's an irrevocable, a revocable, ecclesiastical trust, dynastic trust. I mean, I can go on and on and on. And sometimes when they hear that, they're in Greek. I don't know what any of that is. So you start laying down, just a simple revocable trust, they get, oh God, I don't know what that is. So that's what we're trying to do, is get you over that fear hurdle that you're not comprehending what you're doing. That's why we break it down where you have to write your own trust. Okay? That way you comprehend every word that you put on that paper, the way you phrased it, why you phrased it that way, the way you punctuate, the way you used the proper grammar, etc., etc. Okay, so it's your trust in that class, even though it is a fundamental class. The trust you create for that class, a year from now, it's going to be completely different because you're going to gain more knowledge, more research. You're going to meet new people who have more to offer than we can present in these classes, and you're going to expand your horizons. Absolutely. Hopefully, you'll eventually come back full circle to the Fearless Floyd Show and some other iteration that I have, and share your new knowledge and your new wealth. I love to hear that. I love success stories, and people try to imitate what I do, and I just look at it. Hey, man, imitation is the serious form of flattery. That means I'm doing something successful. Somebody likes. They liked it so much they want to emulate. So I'm not messed up about that at all. So for all you out there who, trying to copy Fearless Floyd, thank you. I appreciate you. It does not go unnoticed here. So, all right. So I've covered VCR, I've covered 101. Now, the next step after created your trust, got your EIN, got your bank account is, okay, now how do I move my assets into trust where I don't own anything? The trust owns everything, but I control it and I'm the beneficiary. Okay. Not necessarily the title of the beneficiary. You get the benefit, the use of the trust property ever. Okay. So that's Trust 201. So let's dive over there and go look at that video so you guys can get a little taste of what 201 is all about.
Spend
minutes. All right. As you see, this is Trust 201 class from 4/18, which was Tuesday. VCR was on the 17th. And Tuesday, we had the 201. This is, roughly a 2-hour class. You can see an hour, 47 minutes. And you can see this panel, in order to transfer funds or assets to our trust, we must create a deed that will transfer these assets to the trust. We can then transfer the assets over to the trustee to enforce, hold, and collect on the deeds. So let me play this a little bit.
Stamp collection, and we would use that sort of a gift deed to gift that into our trust. Now, if we had anything that had a registration on it, we would use a different kind of a deed. Sometimes we have to use sale deeds or other things like this to move our assets into our trust. So we use the gift deeds for all kinds of assets, just like I was explaining to you. So in order to transfer funds or assets to our trust, we must create the deed that will transfer these assets to the trust. I have a lot of examples I've written for you guys that you'll be able to use to transfer your assets to the trust. So we then can transfer the assets over to the trustee to enforce, hold, and collect on the deed. There are many, I don't know where else. Like I told you today, today is like a weird day. I mean, I like moved page and it doesn't want to do today. So this is strange. I'm not understanding this. I'm a computer technician. I've done this since 1976. So this is kind of a weird day for me. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right. So the trustee is bound by the items of issue that we create in our deeds of transfer. It is up to us to declare, convey, and write the deeds for our trust that allows the trustee to accept this property.
Okay, that's how detailed Ann gets into these classes. So, you know, you're gonna have to rewatch these videos once you take the class because you're not gonna digest all of it at once unless you have a lot of experience in dealing with trusts. That's all I can tell you. So that was Trust 201. 201 is basically just think deeds. It's all about deeds, deeds of transfer, deeds of warranty, deeds of sale, deeds of transfer, deed of conveyance. It just goes on and on and on. There's a gazillion of them. Look up deeds and Black's Law and you'll get it. Okay, and we're going to move on to 301. So let me pop that class up for you guys.
All you basic.
All right. Originally, 301 was going to be on irrevocable trust, and 401 was going to be on private banking. And took a survey of the Trust 101 class and 201, and they wanted to know all about foreclosures and mortgages. So 301 became foreclosures and mortgages, 401 became irrevocable trust, and yet to be established is 5, which is on private banking. And that's what I was really looking forward to. And it has not come to fruition. So 301, mortgages and foreclosure. 401, irrevocable trust. Okay, just want to make sure that you knew what we were talking about. So, all right, 301. Get over here, share my screen with you guys.
For the mayor's database. You can look that up at any time you want. So anytime your mortgage is assigned or transferred or anything is done to it, it has to be done through mayor. But they're illegally assigning this because mayors is not writing the contract. You have somebody else writing these contracts. So this is all part of what you guys are going to end up looking into when it comes to your loan. Now, if you want to see what's going on with a loan, I've done this for quite a few people. I just tell them, find out through your county recorder's office how to get into your county recorder's office to find out everything in the land deed office that's assigned to your parcel of land. Everything that has to do with any types of loans, assignments, or whatever in a parcel of land is got to be recorded at the county recorder's office.
And there you go. That's Ann breaking it all down for you. Step by step by step in this class, this 2-hour class on mortgages and foreclosures and exposing the fraud. So if you have a mortgage, and you know, and this actually can be utilized across the board, i.e. any type of loan, just like, you know, I use Sean Atlee. I need to call Sean and put that on the list. I know he's 2 hours behind me, so I'll get with him. To expose this fraud. So, you know, car loans, credit card loans, all that, it's all in there. This is a time-consuming endeavor. So, you know, if you don't have a lot of time to invest in pursuing the fraud in your mortgage, probably not the class for you. It is, you're just going to have to read. You're going to have to spend some time, learn, and utilize your knowledge in a responsible manner and go get your property back. That's it. So that's what 301 class is. Now, again, we said 4 was about irrevocable trust. Now, I have to tell you guys that I wasn't quite prepared for the 401 class.
And there's
Simply because of the depth of the materials that Anne compiled and presented, and didn't even present all of them. Let me, forgot to do all this. So here on the screen real quick. This is a Trust 101 Telegram group. You see there's 156 members in there. Okay, we have an administrator, Al and Glenn. Whenever you get in this class, anytime you need anything, Glenn is the administrator, runs pretty much this entire group. He will assist you. He'll open up the chat, go over your instruments with you, walk you through getting your EIN, even doing your bank account. He is a godsend to that group. He loves helping people, getting involved. So if you're going to take this class, don't think you're just going to be, left out to hang high and dry without somebody giving you some mentorship, because they're in these groups. So that's the 101. And let me pop up the 201 just so you guys can, get a feel for what it looks like. All right, there's the 201. We have 68 members in there, half of what we have in the 101 class. And then as you see, it's going to decline, because when most people take the 101 class, about 25%, they're going to take the class. That's the end of it. They're not going to do anything else. Another 25%, they're going to start on their trust and they're not going to finish it. Then there's the other 25%. They're actually going to complete their trust, but they're not going to do anything with it. And then there's that other 25% who are going to do everything and continue to take the classes. So that's what you're seeing in this drop off. Boom, 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 boom. These quarters that are dropping off. And it's just a statistic, and that's how it is with everything. Life gets in the way and people, get distracted and don't follow through with their goals and intentions. I'm guilty of it. I'm not going to say, not pointing fingers by any means. Okay. That's 201. And then 301 down here. And there's 301. And you see 33 members. Just like I told you, you see it dropping off 50% every time. And then I'll do the 401, and there's probably 15 members in there, if that. So let me go find that. If I have an icon, I think I do. And I'm sure it's varied because nobody's doing anything in it because it's so much information. I mean, it was just oof. There it is. I have not done it. Oh, wow. Actually, more members than I thought. I told you I don't pay attention. Trust 401 class, as you see, I have not made an icon for it yet. There's 23 members in there. And this is on irrevocable trust. And there's just a ton. Oh my God, there's so much information. So that's what the 401 class it looks like. So let me get over here into the videos. I believe I had the 401 queued up.
Is work, and there is a huge clause in mortgages that say you're just a renter. Yep, I bet nobody realized that one before. Yeah, they get you coming and going on mortgages. They're pretty well frauded out. So how do we modify or amend one of these types of trusts? Can an irrevocable trust be modified or amended? The answer is no, unless the beneficiary or the court allow it. Irrevocable trust cannot be modified, amended, or terminated without the permission of the grantor's beneficiaries or by the order of a court. So if you want to do anything with the trust, you have to go to court, or you have to get written permission from the beneficiary to do something to the trust. Okay, the exact rules can vary from state to state. The grantor, having efficiently transferred all ownership of assets into the trust, legally removes all of their right to ownership to the assets of the trust. So this is quite a bit different than a revocable trust. You hold on to your assets and you can control your assets. Not in an irrevocable trust. In an irrevocable trust, you literally have trustees because you can't be one. Some states, some people say you can, but honestly, you cannot. You actually need two trustees outside of your family that are not associated with any person in your family.
And there you go. That's how she's breaking it down. There's just so much, almost every sentence is just jam-packed with information. So I really want to thank Ann for taking the time to do these classes and be able to educate you guys on all this information and allowing me to have this platform to be able to post these videos and her materials to have everybody move forward in a knowledgeable, rational way. So that's what that looks like. Now, now that you've heard the videos, you've seen that there's Telegram groups. There are people in there. They do function, and they will help you. So, how do you enroll? Good question, right? And right here, you just my website. My website is the Fearless Floyd Show.com. And then you / classroom, and it's going to pull you up to this link. But just for simplicity's sake, I am going to go to the menu and go to the home page. All right, go to class enrollment. You can click on that link, and it's going to take you to the classroom. Okay. Back home. And I haven't set that up yet. And it's been a minute since I've been on the website to do any type of updates. But you can go down here to the bottom and enroll in these classes as well. I can already tell you that that class is going to be moved to the 15th. So if you sign up for that class, I don't know why it says May 10th. Get that fixed like pronto. So I'll get that fixed and moved. But yeah, there you go. So basically, it's real simple. Just go to the classroom page. And here's Trust 101. There's the May 8th. Trust 201. There's the 16th, which is Tuesday. Click on those links. Here's the 301, which is the 22nd. And here's the 401, which is the 23rd. And then the VCR class, which says May 2nd, but there will be a May 15th. And then see, here's Trust 501, which will be on the private banking. Doesn't tell you. So I just have that as a place setter. And there you go. So all you have to do is just get here, click on a link, click on the date. It's going to pop up the time, click on the time, hit next. It's going to ask you for some information. All this information is for me, for my record, so I can keep track of who you are with your real name, your email, what you like to know, your Telegram handle, and your phone number, where text messages can be sent to you for updates, whether or not this class is going to get rescheduled, or it's still scheduled, or it's going to be canceled. Okay, that's what this information is for. So please put your information in there properly so I can keep track of who you are. Because last thing you want to do is have two different conversations with me on two different platforms and me not know who you are, because that really irritates me. And it happens a lot, too often. So that's why I try to prevent it. Explaining this to you guys, even though it says pay with PayPal, it doesn't. PayPal is just a processor. You can pay with MasterCard, Visa, American Express, any major credit card. Anyway, you just fill out this information and, hit schedule event. It's not going to let me do it. Let me put the information in there. So it automatically recognizes me. Wants me to log into my PayPal account. But, okay, you can pay it right here, pay with debit or credit card. You don't have to pay with PayPal. There you go. MasterCard, American Express, Visa, and Discover. And you just put your information in here. And that's if you want to create the PayPal account, which you probably don't. So don't check that box and just hit continue. And there you go. And that's how you enroll for classes. You will get a Zoom link to the class. Generally, I send those out anywhere from 2 hours up to 30 minutes prior to class. Try to keep every class that's scheduled. The problem is we just had a lot of events here in Houston. We had the NCAA Final Four. Of course, we had the rodeo. And then we just had OTC as well as Taylor Swift for 3 nights. And then, of course, the NFL draft party, which I was at last night and Monday. So there's a lot going on. OTC is still happening. So that's where I will be at the end of next week, a week from, in a week. That's where I'll be all there. So hopefully I can get some new stuff done this week, early this week. And we'll see what happens. I believe I have the 401, 301 and 401 coming up this month. Oh no, I postponed those. I don't have anything coming up. Nope, not. So the next scheduled class is the May the. I don't have a calendar here. Print out a calendar. All right, May 8th, which is a Monday, May 9th, which is a Tuesday. That'll be Trust 101 class, 2 parts. Starts at 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Generally start class about 7:10. Give everybody a chance, all the people who aren't quite sure about the time zone to get on, or people who are arriving late. So that's our little 10-minute buffer window. If all the enrollees show up prior to that 10 minutes, we usually start at 7:05. So that's where we're at with that. So Monday, Tuesday, the 8th and the 9th of May, that's the 101 class. The following Tuesday, the 15th, following Monday, the 15th, will be the VCR class. The next night on Tuesday, the 16th, will be the Trust 201 class. And then the following Monday and Tuesday, which is the 22nd and 23rd, will be Trust 301 and 401, respectively. All classes begin at 7 p.m., end at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure that you're on the right time zone when you sign up for the classes, as well as log in to go to the class. And that's about it. So the 8th, 9th, 15th, 16th, 22nd, and 23rd, and Memorial Weekend at the end of the month is free for everybody to go frolic in the environment. I believe I've covered everything. If you have any questions, you can reach me at the Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com. That's my email. As always, you can go to the website, fearlessfloydshow.com. Sign up for a class /classroom. You can like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below. For those of you who have my phone number, you can always call me and text me, set up a private consultation, enroll in class. I do have a holiday package that I still am kicking off for Easter. Pull it up. Sorry. All right. There you go. The holiday special. Basically, what it amounts to is if you signed up for all these classes, $795. Give you 20% off, $636. Basically, you just sign up for the VCR 101, 201, 301, you're going to get 401 for free. So basically, you're going to get one of the 149 packages or classes for free if you sign up for all of them at one time. You don't have to take them in order. You can sign up and take them in any order that you like. This is going to be good for until the 30th of this month. Yep, the 30th. So if you'd like to get in on that special, you have a couple days left. I'm trying to educate as many people as we can while we're available. So I'm giving you a breakdown of exactly what the trust class looks like, what it entails. Let me see. Pull something up for you guys just to show you. I want to show you what my trust looks like. This is Ann's trust that I did for myself. All right. Consultation coming up, 30 minutes. So, Floyd Pleasant Tarvin, Revocable Trust, blah, 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 breaks it down. As you can see, I have a watermark in the background. Kind of see different types of font here and there and here, there. All that's for a reason. These are all anti-counterfeiting, anti-fraud measures that I utilize in all my instruments. So that's a little for you guys. All right. I just want to show you that it's available. Sign up for the classes, create your trust, get your EIN, get your non-interest bearing bank account, put your assets in your trust. Then you can start doing some following steps, i.e., surrendering your driver's license. putting your vehicle in your trust, registering your vehicle in your trust, getting your DOT, boom, 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 boom. You see how these steps start to play? Well, that's what you guys need to follow up on and fulfill for yourselves. Most of you are half stepping. I'm going to do another video here, and I don't know how long it's going to take me. It is very lengthy, but it is a shocking video. So stay tuned for that. It's Friday. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Have a safe and happy weekend, and I'll catch you on this side. Peace in the Middle East. Go RVing, right?